All right, hello, my wonderful students. This is the, excuse me, horizontal translation right. And we're going to show you guys how it actually translates right now once we get going. But we were to go, we're just going to go continue. We have our parent graph already, parent function already graphed here. If you notice here, this actually went down all the way to 4, or went up all the way to 4. So we graphed all the way to 4 as well. But it's still the same parent function. It's just, instead of plotting all the way this way, we're going to plot all the way up to 4 over here. And I still did the normal up to -2, even though it says to 1, just so you guys can see the difference between them. All right. So for this one, it's going to be not really different, but you're going to kind of show how it moves to the right. Okay, so if you notice here, we have x minus 2. So we're doing similar thing to what we were doing over here, but then we're putting it in the absolute value. So if we have our function of -1, so inside, this is the parent graph, right? This is going to go to 1, but we're actually going to put this inside to here. So we have -1 minus our 2. It's going to give us our -3. And our -3 is what we're going to put inside the function, which is the absolute value. And that gives us our +3. So at -1, we're going to have +3. Same thing here, we have 0. 0 minus 2 is -2. The absolute value of -2 is +2. So at 0, we're going to have 2. Once again, we have 1. 1 minus 2 is -1. The absolute value of -1 is +1. So at 1, 1. 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. Absolute value of 0 is 0. So at 2, 0. And if you notice, we have the x's and then the y's for our function. So it's going to be the x value, y value. And 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. Absolute value of 1 is 1. So at 3, 1. And then 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. Absolute value of 2 is 2. So 4, 2. And we're going to go ahead and draw our graph again. And now you can see, nice little drawn there. And here. So we can actually see by the graph that it's moved over 2 units. So if you see here, we can move from this point, 1, 2. This point here goes 1, 2. This point that's behind this one, 1, 2. And it correlates all the way through. We can also see here. So if we were to go, let me see if I get my highlighter. Bam. So if we look here, and we see the, where is it at? Here we go. Starting at here. This one. Oh, okay, that one's out. Let's get this one here. Good. All right, and then we go ahead and do this one here again. So we at the 1, 0, 1, and the 2. All right, let's hope this one's working too. We can actually see a correlation. So if you notice, this actually went over 2 units. This also went over 2 units. This also went over 2 units, and this also went over 2 units. So you can see the shift, the 2-unit shift. Instead of it being here, it's 2 units this way, which is a shift to the right. So we're going to see that similar thing when you do a shift to the left, but that's this one so far.